Hey, Mod Rebecca. What's up? Siyempre, para maaga rin tayo matapos. Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Teka, prep ko lang yung yung stream natin. Prep. Microsoft. Oo nga eh. Kaya nga inano ko, kaya hindi ko siya na-edit pala kanina. Kaya in-end ko muna, tapos nag-relive tayo. Sorry naman. Ayan. So while we're prepping the stream mga Beshiewap, I would just like to remind you that we are also cross-posted on Facebook on the pages of Darmaning JC Gaming, Servin, and Team LKV. So please check out their pages as well on Facebook. And of course, support them. And speaking of Facebook, we also have a poll on Facebook. And the poll question will be related to our destination for tonight, which is Ascension Island. So the question is, what is the capital of Ascension Island? So two choices. Is it Georgetown? Or is it Georgetown? So again, mali pa nga yung spelling pero kaya. Okay lang yan. So again, if you are on Facebook, please go ahead and check out the poll. You can participate, you can cast your votes, and then later at the end of the stream, let's reveal the answer with the most number of votes. Arena Quintos, what's up? What's up? Happy Monday. Ayan, let me just share the stream, and while I'm doing this, pa-like and share na lang din po. Share lang po muna natin ang ating stream. Tumabilisan lang. Mali pa nga yung spelling ko nung Georgetown. Okay lang. Halatang nagmamadali. And share lang pose natin. And of course, the one on YouTube. Yan, mamaya sabihin natin kung saan yung mga platform na naka-live tayo. Ba't ganun? Yan. Okay, cool. I think we're good. We're good. Dali natin open yung stream. Lipat nga ako dito, naglalag FB ko. Parang yun nga, lately, FB has been lagging eh. Even Kyla. Last Saturday during the Cyberpunk 2077, she advised that FB's medyo laggy. So I asked her to move to YouTube and it worked after. Hindi naman halata na gusto mo na agad mag-end na. Sorry naman. Ayan. Di ba, open na po natin yung live natin. Welcome mga Besho, welcome to Borg Gaming Channel, and this is our Flight Monday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying the 24th leg of our Jollibee World Tour from Monrovia, Liberia to Ascension Island. Kyla, what's up? Thanks for the share. We are multi-streaming right now on Facebook, Kick, and YouTube, so please support me by following me on Facebook and Kick, and by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and share the stream as well. I also stream on Twitch, but mainly I stream Fall Guys exclusively on that platform. But if you can support me by following me on Twitch, I'd very much appreciate that as well. So thank you in advance. Mabuhay po kayong lahat ng lang gusto ninyo. Captain Rami is also in the house. What's up, Captain Rami? We have another streamer, Captain Rami 777 on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to also support him. Yes, long time no see, Captain Rami. How are you? Hi. Kyle says hi. Di na restricted. Oy, good job. Looking for new lands. Bakit? Inuubo ka pa rin? Confirm Kuya Board sira earphones ko. Really? Kaya you can only hear the sound in one, in one side. I'm doing good. Nice to hear that, Captain Rami. And welcome to our stream for tonight. And speaking of stream, we'll go ahead and continue with our flight because this flight is actually a 2-hour flight, so we have to start early. It's time check. It's already 8:12 p.m. here in the Philippines, so we have to prep the aircraft now because again, this is gonna be a 2-hour flight. So we have a lot of flight hours ahead of us tonight. We have to fly as soon as possible. Oh, nagsi-stream ka rin pala sa Purple Kuya. Yes, Rina, yes. But I stream Fall Guys there. So, exclusively on the Purple side. So, Microsoft Flight Simulator and Cyberpunk 2077, I stream that on Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. And then Fall Guys, I stream exclusively on Twitch. And so, if you can follow me on Twitch, Rina, thank you very much in advance. Congrats, Saif, hindi ka na restricted. But now I can't do live stream in Facebook page anymore. Need to start creating a new page by adding subscribe. Oh, really? Why? What's the page type of your Facebook page, Captain Rami? Or were you restricted there? Actually, I wasn't able to probe more earlier because I was at work, sorry. 2 hours, oh no, yes. That's the reason why we have to be quick and prep the aircraft as soon as possible. Hey, Nolly, what's up? Thanks for the like. And Bryce Zapata, what's up? From Fall Guys Philippines. Thank you for dropping by. Wala pang 1 month pero sila na agad ang isang, ay, really? It should be covered by warranty, right, Mod Rebecca? If 1 month, or what's the warranty ba? Usually 7 days for replacement and not sure if it's 1 month for repairs. Normally, di ba? If you buy a product, there's a warranty. Although not sure for all product nga pala. Ang kalmado ko kanina, Kuya Borg, ang ayos ng hininga ko. What's happening, Kyla? What happened? So how can I set up the subscribe on my page? I think, Captain Rami, the subscription on your page, you just have to, what do you call this, meet some requirements, like you have to stream on Facebook, I think, for you have to stream twice in the next 14 days, and you need to stream a total of 4 hours, I think, and then you need to have at least 500 followers. I'm not sure, I can't remember the exact minimum requirement, but you can check that. It's available on the Level Up program, so just Google probably Level Up program by Facebook and you'll check that there. I will anong username, Kuya? Same, Rina. Wait, let me just type it here instead. It's actually in our, there. That's my Twitch. Hey, Gel! What's up? Inday Gel is in the house. Thanks for the like and share. We have another streamer, Inday Gel, on Facebook. Don't forget to support as well. Okay, I'll check that, Captain Rami. I'll check later. Maybe we can talk offline about it. 1 week lang po warranty and almost, yun lang. 1 week ko na po siya nabili. So you won't be able to repair it, no? Mod Rebecca, mali pa yung spelling. Hey, Denise! What's up? Thanks for dropping by as well. So, double E instead of double L. But how can I do that? I don't have many followers. That's why you have to build your following based, Captain Rami. Let's talk offline. I might be able to give you some tip about it. Because I also started that. I also started with the minimum number of followers. I started at 0 as well, but I just worked my way and to have many followers. So I can share with you some tips probably. There. I'll message you about it. Sorry. Ayan. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and start our flight. Let me just switch the view. So we are currently here in Roberts International Airport in Monrovia, Liberia. So this is where we're gonna start the 24th leg of our Jollibee World Tour, and we will be flying to Ascension Island. Later, I have some fun facts regarding Ascension Island, but we'll discuss that once we're airborne. For now, we have to prep the aircraft first. Okay? Ayan. Uy, thanks Denise for following us for for 102 days. Appreciate that. Ayan. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's prep the aircraft now. Let's just go inside first. Again, we will be accompanied by our first officer, Una, for this flight. You'll see her fiddle with some buttons and assist me with my flight. Thank you, Denise, for the share. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's start our flight. So let's check the EFB first and check our flight plan. So again, we are Jollibee 27. By the way, we're using the Jollibee livery developed by Night Fury 08, available for download on flightsim.to. And we're using the Airbus A320neo mod developed by Fly-by-Wire Simulations. Uy, Jomel, we have another streamer in the house. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the like. Let's also support Jomel on Facebook, mga Beshiewap. Thank you very much. Sir Andre, thanks for the like. And Gian Gundayo, maraming salamat din. Thank you for the share. Welcome to the stream. Bukas na ako papasok. Absent muna ako sa class mo ngayon. C1 nga po, Grabe naman C1. Later, kuha tayo ng order pag nasa Himpapawid pa. Hindi ko albat ko hinawakan ang gunto. Nagkaroon tuloy ng, may pabangs. May pabangs pala si Denise. Alright, so our call sign for tonight will be Jollibee 27, and we are online on VATSIM with the same call sign. So we are aboard the Airbus A320neo. We will be flying from Roberts International Airport, that's GLRB, and we are flying to Ascension Auxiliary. I forgot the AD, but Airbase, Ascension Auxiliary Airbase in Ascension Island. So that's FHAW. So alternate airport, just in case we have to cancel our flight. We will be going back to this airport in Monrovia, Liberia. So zero fuel weight is 60.7 tons. Cost index 10. Our average wind will be from 039er with 30 knots. We have actually a strong wind. Cruising altitude will be flight level 380. And for the route, so here in Monrovia, Liberia, we will be taking off from runway 22. We don't have any SID for this airport, so after flying runway heading, we will be directing to Robert. Rob is Robert, right? I'm not mistaken. And then we will be flying via the Uniform Yankee 129er Airways, and then tracking Bimen or Baimen, and then after that we'll be directing Hupno. We don't have any star for Ascension Island, so we will be flying direct to the final waypoint, and we are expecting an RNAV approach, or our RNP, non-precision approach, on runway to land on runway 13 there in Ascension Island. So that's our flight plan for tonight. If you want to fly with me, you can follow the same flight plan. Thanks, Jomel, for the like. Uy, Romeo Guerrero, what's up? Amoro, thanks for the like. Welcome to the stream. What if may nag-order ng pizza tapos asahin pa po dito? Ay, hindi na pwede. Kasi chicken lang ang, Jollibee lang. We only serve Jollibee. Ang gulo ng buhay ko. Tinatamad ako magkabisado bukas sa yun. Uy, Rina, you have, recitation tomorrow. Uy, nahin mo yan, ha. Here in Borg's Gaming Channel, we promote, study first, play later. Yeah, study first, play later. That's our motto here. So don't forget to prioritize your studies, of course. Okay, so we have our flight plan already. Now it's time to check our controls. So let's go ahead and move down here and check if all our controls are working. Let's start with the tiller. So tiller is working. Left and right. One more left and one more right. We're good. Flight stick is working as well. Let's move on to the parking brake. Off on rather. And then our speed brake, our ground spoilers, armed, disarmed. And then let's move on to the speed brake incremental. Yep, it's working. Flaps working fine. Pitch trim And then let's move on to the throttle. So we have climb, flex, toga, back to idle. And we have the reversers as well. All good. Engine selectors are working. Engine mode selector is also working. Let's move on to the rudder. So that's left, right, neutral, and then the brakes. Okay. All our flight controls are working. So we're now ready to prep our aircraft. Study first, play later. Baliktad ata ko yun. Tama. Dapat study first, play later. Tinatamad, sorry. 4 lines lang naman, hahalit. Okay. 4 lines. At least, madali lang. Ayan, lagi kong naririnig yan kay Kuya Borg. It's time na kayo naman ang makaroon. Correct. Yung study first, play later. Lagi natin pinagsasabihan si Mododota about it. Play first daw, study later. Ay, baliktad. Okay, so let's start now. Let's now prep the aircraft. First things first, of course, we need to turn on the battery switches. So battery masters 1 and 2 on. Okay, and now let's request for the GPU. So request GPU. GPU DAO is already connected. Oh, really? I don't see it. So if it's already connected, let's now turn on the external power. Or let's start setting up. Let's advise our first officer. Let's start setting up.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Hey, JP, what's up? Thanks for the like. Who's our co-pilot today, Kuya Borg? First officer, una pa rin. Si first officer, una. Okay, she's now fiddling with controls. Now it's time for my job. Of course, we're not gonna let her do all the prepping. So let's turn our ADIRS 132 to nav, ground control to auto, crew oxygen supply on, seatbelt signs to on, no smoking sign to auto, emergency exit signs armed. I heard a beep. Who's that? Ooh, GLRB tower is online. Who's this? Sir Borg, what's up lang? Who's this? Sir Henry, is this you? Oh yeah, Sir Henry. Why are you here, Sir Henry? Do you also control GLRB? Really? What's up, what's up? We have another streamer in the house. So JWest5 Henry on Facebook and YouTube. Please also support him. Okay, A-firm. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for saying hi, Sir Henry. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see. So we will now be... Wait, we're prepping the aircraft. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Don't need to turn on the dome lights. Invite mo ako. Correct, slow mode pa rin. Kuya Borg, Serena daw papalit. Pwede, why not? Hindi ko kayo ma-reply sa... Correct, you'll only be able to send a comment on YouTube eh. Okay, so let's now turn on the brightness, and while we're doing that, let's now request for refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Okay, and of course, the catering service. Cool. So next, let's configure the rest. 50%, and you, of course, let's turn it up to 50%. And then this one as well, 50%. Okay, I'll go back to the chat in a bit. Let's just prep the aircraft
Catering vehicles are
so
on
we
their
can
way.
start our flight already. 50 and 50. Okay, this one as well. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, actually, Sir Henry, I didn't know that you also control Monrovia Tower. So it's Roberts, right? Roberts Tower. Cool, cool. So,
Fuel truck is in
so
position.
you also control Africa. Technically, you're an international controller already. There. So our fuel truck is already connected, right? They're here already. So they start refueling the aircraft now. And we also have the catering service as well. So let's continue setting up the aircraft. So let's move on here. Floodlight. There. And then since we have an ATC online right now, Sir Henry's online, so we will not be using the default squawk code for this. Let's just do a quick radio check just to make sure that our radios are working. We can be heard on the radio. Check, check, radio check. Okay, cool. Very good. And we will be tuning in to the GLRB tower. So let's set this to active, and then for the Unicom, let's set this to standby. So we'll be requesting for our clearance from the tower. Let's see. Ooh, nice. So all towers within SSA division as a visitor. Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you for the FYI, Sir Henry. And thank you for going online. At least we have a tower who will be able to send us off Monrovia for tonight. Wait, let me just check the chat. Ako na ako pilot, basta sa likod ko si Nanay Kyla. Kabisado ka ng ang one line guys. Achievement. Ayan. Okay, cool. So let's continue setting up. So we can now request for the IFR clearance. So we'll be requesting an IFR to Ascension. So let's say hi to you, Sir Henry. Oh, wait. Where are we right now? We are at Gate 2, right? Bay 2. Yep. Roberts Tower, good evening. Jollibee 27.
Jollibee 27 Bravo Tower 20 ครับ evening sir Borg, go ahead.
Sir Henry, Roberts Tower, Jollibee 27 at Bay 2, requesting IFR clearance to Ascension, flight level 380, runway 22.
Jollibee 27 number 1 go clearance, standby lang.
Okay, cool. Standby lang. Sir Henry's using Tagalog. Tagalog, right? Hey, Carol, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Ay, really? That's fine, that's fine. No worries. Oo nga, it's within your shift no? But that's fine, it's okay. Let me check with the engagement team on how you can get your trophies or medals. I'll check with the organizers and let you know. But that's fine, Carol. I wasn't able to go as well because I had to go somewhere. I had a prior commitment. There, so we're number 1 for the clearance. We're just waiting for Sir Henry to give us a clearance.
Jollibee 27 Robert Tower.
Roberts Tower, Jollibee 27, go ahead.
Jollibee 27 I have you cleared and report ready to copy it lang.
Ready to copy, Jollibee 27.
Jollibee 27 you cleared to Ascension. The Romeo Oscar Bravo, Uniform Yankee 129er, then flight plan route. Depart Romeo 22, climb maintain flight level 380, squawk 3101.
Jollibee 27 cleared to Ascension via Romeo Oscar Bravo, Uniform Yankee 129er, flight planned route, depart from runway 22, climb and maintain flight level 380, squawk 3101.
Jollibee 27 report correct, report ready for process start lang.
We'll report when ready for push and start. Thank you, Sir Henry. Jollibee 27. Sir Henry's using the lang word. Yeah, right. Sir Henry's learning Filipino actually. So that's the reason why. So let's now squawk first. Before I forget, our squawk code is 3101. 3101. There. And let's put that on mode Charlie. So we're good with our clearance. Let's now prep our FMS. So let's check here. FMGC, so we have the updated ARAC cycle. Let's go back here and then add SU, AOC menu, init press, and then init data request. Okay, next, let's go to init and then init request. So we don't have the GPS yet. Okay, so we have pulled up our flight plan. So we are flying from GLRB to FHAW. Alternate airport will be still GLRB here in Monrovia, Liberia. Flight number is Jollibee 27, cost index 10, and our cruising flight level will be flight level 380. So IRS in it. We already have the GPS. Let's go to the wind temp. Let's request for the climb wind, cruise wind, and descent wind. So we're good with the init page. Let's go to the flight plan. So GLRB, we will be departing from runway 22. We don't have any SID for this flight, so that's gonna be we will depart via runway 22 and then direct ROB after. So let's see. Okay, so I think that's fine. Let's just leave it as it is first. And then Hope no, Rob,
Hi,
Demon, Hope no.
security and safety check are all
There's
done.
our
Are we good to start boarding?
flight attendant. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start boarding. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Okay, so we'll begin boarding the passengers now. So for our destination, for now, we are expecting to arrive, fly the RNAV 13 approach or RNP 13 approach. Again, we don't have any star for Ascension Island. So let's just insert that.
Do you want to board crew?
Nobody.
Passengers
Okay, and
boarding started.
let's see. After Hoop No Oxide, Tiffany. Okay, let's cross-reference this with our charts. Where's my chart? And then later I'll show the chart as well once we're doing the flight briefing. So RNAV runway 13. Will that be an oxide transition? I don't think so, no. Yep, not oxide. So final waypoint, RNAV final at the route. Okay. Yep, oxide will be the final waypoint after Hoop no. Okay, cool. So let's check the charts. Okay, we don't have a SID for the departure. So for the arrival, no star as well. But if we're gonna check RNAV, I'm checking the RNAV approach. Okay, so yep, that's Oxide at or above 3,000, and then Tiffany at or above 2,000, and then after Tiffany, FIPS. So we should be descending via 3.1 degree of flight path angle to FIPS and then to land on runway 13. So that's our flight plan. Let's go ahead and check first. Let's check if there are any flight plan discontinuities. Actually, we're good with... Hey, Len, what's up? We have another streamer in the house. Violent Plays on Facebook. Don't forget to support her as well. Yan. Ingat sa paglipad. Thank you, Len. I'll go back to the chat later. Sorry, I have to prep the aircraft kasi. Okay, so upon takeoff, we will be flying up to 1527 and then B-Men and then Hoop no. Cool. Wait. There, 157 and then How come Beeman and Hope no? Ah, okay, cool. There's something wrong with... there, ROB. So ROB is actually Roberts, so that's fine. After that, we can go direct to Beeman. Byeman. But we are actually cleared to Rob, right? So maybe we can let's see. There. Let's see what's gonna happen for the flight plan. Okay. So technically we just need to fly runway heading. Because what's gonna happen is after we fly... Okay, let's edit that again. So probably we can just direct to Beeman after. Wait. Departure, runway 22, insert. One thing that I've learned is, like for example, if you will put a rub here and then delete that, it's gonna create a flight plan there, discontinuity, which should be just like what it was before. Okay, so cool. We're good here. Let's go back. So we're done with the flight plan. Let's go to secondary flight plan and then RadNav. And then let's move on to fuel pred. So for the fuel pred, our zero fuel weight is 60.7, right? 60.7. And then our zero fuel weight center of gravity. But before anything else, I forgot to make sure that we have enough fuel pala. It's fine. Zero fuel weight center of gravity is 32.8. And then our block fuel should be 11.1. Let's check here. Yep, 11.1. So 11.1. And that should be automatically be populated. And we will now compute for our takeoff speeds. So we will be flying with flaps 1. Anti-ice should be off. Pack should be off. Our center of gravity is actually at aft. And then let's compute for the takeoff speeds. Okay, so runway 22, dry runway condition. Yeah, we have dry runway condition, right? Yep. Okay, so let's now key this in. We will be flying with flaps 1. Let's go to the perf page. Flaps 1. Flex takeoff temp is 43 degrees. And then V1 is 147, 150, 155. Gotcha. 147, 150, and then 155. Rina, thanks for the share. Okay, cool. So let's see. Transition altitude. Let me just check the charts here. For GLRB. Okay, transition altitude is 3,000, so we're good. And I think we're good. Let's advise our first officer to check the box. Check the box.
Okay.
Okay, so while she's checking the box, let's configure the rest of the FCU. So we are cleared for flight level 380. Let's put it here. There. And I think she's ready. Okay, we're still, the baggages are still loading. We're good. Let's now brief our takeoff. Are you ready for the takeoff briefing?
Ready.
Okay, so for this one, let's show you Navigraph. Okay, so we're currently here at Roberts International Airport in Monrovia, Liberia. We are currently at Bay 2. And we have an online tower right now. Sir Henry is online right now. Controlling the Roberts Tower.
Boarding completed.
Okay, boarding is completed. Gotcha. So we are expecting to be pushed back to facing north for runway 22, and our taxiway is probably Bravo. I'm not sure. Let's check with Sir Henry later. I'm not sure actually. Let's check with tower what's gonna be the tax route. So we don't have any SID for this flight, so we are cleared actually to fly from Romeo Oscar Bravo or Rob, and then we will be flying via the Uniform Yankee 129er Airways and fly plan route to Bimen and then fly plan route. So that's our takeoff briefing. Any questions?
No questions.
No questions. So we're good. Let's now turn on the APU. APU on. APU on. Okay, so while we're waiting for the APU, I can go back to the chat now. Where's the APU? She didn't turn it on. There. Slow-mo again. Why are you so slow-mo? Well, it's turning on. Let's go ahead and check. Let's go back to the chat. You saw that? Sir Henry, my slow-mo co-pilot. Wait. Where are we now? Kabisado na online. Okay, there. Congrats, Ate Rina.
April lang.
Apron lang. Gotcha. Sir Henry. There. Hello, madlang people. Mabuhay. Miss ko na si Rina. Uy, towards side. Kyla is also on YouTube. Thanks, Kyla, for tuning in on YouTube. Who comforted us in our tribulation? Kala ko robot. Sorry po. Nagulat ako Tagalog accent. There, Violent Place again. Don't forget to support Violent Place. Rock GB Store, thanks for dropping by on YouTube as well. But no questions. Magtanong ka dyan. She doesn't have any questions. That's why. Okay, our APU is already available. Let's now do our before start checklist. Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
11100 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Vero ref.
We don't have the baro pa pala. Let's get it from here. It's 1013. Yeah, 1013. So it's standard actually. 1013 set.
1, 0, 1, 3. Set. Down to the line.
Cool. One thing I forgot, the METAR information. So right now it's 1013. This is METAR information. GLRB METAR information issued September 18, 1200 Zulu. Winds 240 at 6 knots. Visibility is more than 10 kilometers. Broken clouds at 1,300. Few clouds at 2,200 cumulonimbus. Temperature 27, dew point 25. QNH 1013. No significant weather. So cumulonimbus northeast. Okay, now we have briefed that. Hey, Miguel Odulio, what's up? Thanks for the like. Rapid on Facebook, mga Beshiewap. Don't forget to follow as well. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so before start checklist is complete, we can now disconnect the APU, or the GPU rather. And here's the flight attendant announcement.
As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card.
Ala kang narinig. Nagkabasado na ata si Rina. Good yun. You heard natin po. Yes. Uy, 998. Thanks for the 998 days. Rapid. Correct, 2 days na lang. 1K na. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're now ready to
Hey
close.
guys, are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, so we're good to close. Let's just wait for the jetway to be disconnected. There. 25 seconds before we start or prep for the pushback. So again, we have Sir Henry online right now here in Monrovia in Roberts International Airport, controlling Roberts Tower. So again, thank you, Sir Henry, for going online for us. Don't forget to support him as well. That's JWest5 Henry on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much. Okay, just waiting for the 0 countdown, and that's it. We can now prepare for
No
pushback and
problem
departure.
lang.
Thank you again, Sir Henry lang. Sir Henry lang. Okay, so there's our ground crew.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, roger that. Let's wait. Inserting the pin. What happened to the...
Departure checks completed.
Hey, Sir Airwheel, what's up? Thanks for the like. Airwheel Sceneries is in the house. Sir Lucky Boy. Adrias. If you're flying on MSFS, and I think X-Plane also, Airwheel Sceneries is actually one of the best developers in terms of sceneries for MSFS. So go ahead and check out. His sceneries are available on Inibuild's store and Sim Market.
Locking gear.
Go ahead and check out, especially for Philippine airport sceneries. Sir Airwheel, thank you for dropping by, Sir Airwheel. Appreciate that. Okay, we're ready for push. Let's advise. Roberts Tower, Jollibee 27, ready for push and start, runway 22.
Jollibee 27. Push and start of the route facing east, KNH 101, please.
Push and start approved, facing east for Jollibee 27 and roger in the QNH, Jollibee 27.
FHAW 101 lang.
Thank you, Sir Henry. Hey, Ate Fe. Thank you for dropping by. Hi, so we should be facing east. So that should be nose to the left and tail to the right. Let's start that.
Release parking brakes, please.
Cabin crew, arm slides and cross check. Then let's turn on our APU bleed. Beacon light on. Let's do the below the line checklist.
Flight attendants, arm doors.
Below the line.
Parking brakes, please.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Release parking
Before start,
brakes,
checklist
please.
complete.
Okay, cool. Let's now release the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, let's now close our cockpit door. And there's the pushback. Engine mode to ignition. Starting engine 1. Let's go outside so you can hear the engine starting. Okay, let's go back
Jollibee
inside.
27, squawk mode Charlie lang.
Squawk mode Charlie, Jollibee 27. I'm already on squawk mode Charlie. Let me go ahead and try to reset that. There. Okay, we're good with engine 1. Starting engine 2. It's actually a short taxiway, so we can start both engines already. Do you see me now,
Once again,
Sir
ladies
Henry?
and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today.
I restarted squawk mode Charlie. Let me check.
Please direct your attention to the
There,
cabin
it's
crew
on mode
before
Charlie as well
taking
on the
position.
pilot.
There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards.
Okay, let's set
Fasten
parking
your
brake.
seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the
Waiting your
buckle.
confirmation
Tighten
for
by
a good
pulling on
engine
the
start.
belt. To release
Okay, let's
your
go back
seatbelt,
inside.
lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and
Okay,
oxygen
engine 2
masks
is
will
already
appear.
available. Engine mode back to
Remain seated
normal.
with your seatbelt fastened and
Let's
pull a
now
mask
advise the
towards
ground
you to
crew
start
that
the
we have a
flow
good
of
engine
oxygen.
start.
Oxygen
Cockpit to
will be
ground.
flowing to the
We have a
mask.
good engine
May
start.
or may not
Let's
You
now
can
turn
disconnect.
off the
Cover your
APU
nose
bleed,
and
the
mouth
APU
with the
master
mask.
switch,
Place
turn
the
on the pro
elastic
window
band
heat.
around your head
And
and
then
tighten
let's
by
check
pulling on the end.
our
Secure your own mask before
CG
assisting others.
is 3.2.
Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and
So
remove
it's gonna
the
be
cushion.
1,
Upon
2, 3,
exiting
2.
the aircraft, place your
And
arms
we're good.
around the cushion
Let's
and
do the
hold on to
after
the
start
straps
checklist.
located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking
After
is
start
not
checklist.
permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be
Anti-ice.
turned off. Reading
Off.
light buttons are located above
ECAM
your
status.
seat. Thank you for
Off.
your attention.
Alright, check.
Pitch trim.
32% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Cool. Let's just wait for...
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Where's that guy?
Left
Can't
is
see
clear.
him.
Right is clear.
Okay, let's wait for the tow truck and the ground crew to clear the area. And then let's request for the taxi. Ate Fe, again, thank you for dropping by. Welcome to the stream. There. There's the front.
Jollibee 27, Robert Tower.
Roberts Tower, Jollibee 27, go ahead.
Jollibee 27, you might want to check your Facebook title. It says Play Cyberpunk 2077, etc. FSFS flight stream.
Yeah, actually, I missed missed editing the stream, but I'll check that again later. Thank you, Sir Henry. Jollibee 27.
Love the lang.
Okay, but we're still online, right? There. Cool. Okay. Cool. So, I think we're good. Let's now advise that we're ready for taxi. Roberts Tower, Jollibee 27, ready for taxi.
Jollibee 27, taxi by Alpha, runway 22, report ready.
Taxi to Alpha, runway 22 will report when ready. Jollibee 27. Cool. Let's now check. Clear left side. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Okay, park brake off. And that's taxi. Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Flight controls check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Okay, cool. Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Check.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Check.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
Flexing for 8 degrees.
V1, 1, 4, 7, VR, 1, 5, 0, V2, 1, 5, 5, flex temp, 4, 3, degrees, ATC,
Set.
ECAM memo,
Takeoff, no glue.
down to the line.
Okay, cool. So let's taxi to runway 22 and then advise Sir Henry that we're ready for departure. Nagbabago na boses ko si Paul. Hala. Take lots of vitamins already. Kyla. Try to, what do you call that? Try to prevent that. Because once it turns to colds, you'll have a hard time. There'll be a different medicine. Yes, Serena, this is it. We're about to take off. Okay, so we'll hold short of runway 22. Let's advise Sir Henry. Okay, here. Roberts Tower, Jollibee 27, holding short of runway 22, ready for departure.
Jollibee 27, line up runway 22 lang.
Line up runway 22, Jollibee 27 lang. Below the line.
Approach path clear of traffic. Take off runway.
22 confirmed.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
Off.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay. She's ready. Pasaya yan, kuya, ayaw mag-meds. Yeah, I know. Even lunch, diba? Even meal. Kyla doesn't want to eat meal. Imagine, you don't want to eat your meal. Okay, we have now almost a clear sky. Earlier we had overcast. Okay, very good. Heartbreak on.
Jollibee 07, surface winds 240 degrees, 6 knots runway total, clear for fried chicken, correction, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 22, Jollibee 27, chicken lang. Alright, we're cleared for takeoff. Takeoff. Okay, our park brake is now off. So I'll do this. Flex. Manflex 48 SRS auto thrust blue.
Thrust set. 100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot 1 on. AP1.
Check.
Roberts Tower, Jollibee 27 airborne passing 2000.
Jollibee 27,
Packs are on.
most definitely nothing for you. Monitor Unicom 122 Fifth Apple Freight. You can see some fried chicken, really hungry. Bye-bye.
Correction, monitor Unicom 122.8 for Jollibee 27. I'll send you a Jolly Fried Chicken there at the tower, Sir Henry. Thank you and mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo.
Kamusta mo lang?
A-firm lang.
Roger lang.
Flaps 0. Again, thank you, Sir Henry. Appreciate that. Huh? What happened? Flaps 0? Ah, there.
Speed check.
And then let's set this to standard.
Speed check.
Set standard.
Standard cross check. Passing flight level 0, 4, 2. Flaps 0.
Check.
Now.
Copy. Okay, we can now go direct to Beeman. Direct. There. And let's turn on to Unicom and announce our intentions. Roberts traffic advisory, Jollibee 27 passing 5,400, climbing flight level 380, directing Beeman, IFR to Ascension. Cool. After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
Barrel ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Okay, cool. Let's go outside. That's it. Again, thank you, Sir Henry, for the ATC services. Appreciate it. Thank you for going online for us. And don't forget to support again J West 5 Henry on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much. Mabuhay ka, Sir Henry, hanggang gusto mo. Ang cute. Sina? Ako? Char. Ako talaga yun. Kapal mooks. Okay, so we're already airborne, and later I'll show you the flight plan. What's it gonna be, or what's our flight plan is going to look like. But for now, we're already passing 10,000. Let's go back inside. So we just took off from Monrovia, Liberia, Roberts International Airport. So that's passing 10,000. Let's put this to 80. Clear radnav.
Okay.
Okay, so our first officer is clearing the radnav. There. Seatbelts off. Seatbelts off. Cool. Okay, cool. We're good. Let's now go ahead and check. So we are that's gonna be FHAW, and we are expecting to land on runway 13. So we still have 867 nautical miles to go. That's That's actually a long way to go. Yep. For now, we're good here. Okay, let me show you what our flight plan would look like. So let's go to Navigraph. So this is Navigraph. This is our charts. We just took off from GLRB. And we are traveling to FHAW. So it's just gonna be after Bimen, we're gonna go direct to the next waypoint, which will be Hupno. So after Bimen, that's gonna be Hupno. So it's just gonna be a straight line. But we're now out of the South Africa continent. We're now traveling to this specific island, the Ascension Island. This is actually a UK territory. So it's really odd because it's a UK territory, but it's between Africa and South America, right? And United Kingdom is actually right here, or the UK rather. So it's really weird. Europe actually is right here. So, but anyway, it's a UK territory. So that's where we're gonna fly tonight. Now let me show you VATSIM. What VATSIM looks like. So let's check Jollibee 27. This is us. We just took off from GLRB. We still have a long way to go down here. So right now we don't have any other aircrafts within the vicinity, just a handful of aircrafts. But most of them are flying to a different destination. So it's only us who is flying to Ascension Island right now. So we still have a long way to go. 860 nautical miles to go. So that's gonna be our flight plan. Let's go back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. There, Sir Henry again. Thank you. Thank you for the ATC services. Appreciate it. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. And nice to see you again, Sir Henry. I haven't seen you, or I haven't talked to you for quite some time because I wasn't able to stream for almost a month, and it's nice to see you again. The international controller, the controller of the whole wide world, and the manager of the International Airports Tour. It's a good thing Monrovia is a small airport. You weren't able to tour me. Okay, so we're now passing flight level 178. Yep. Time to go, we still have 2 hours to go. So time check, it's 9:10. 2 hours, so around 11. We'll get there by 11 p.m. So this is gonna be a long flight, unfortunately. A 2-hour flight. So later, once we reach our cruising altitude, let's do a high-speed flight. Let's set our speed to Mach decimal 82. See, usually it adds up to, or it reduces the flight hours as well. Zurich from Orlando. How many flights is that, Sir Henry? You really like long-haul flights, right? I really can't stay that long on VATSIM. And I need weather deviation before descent. Why? Why do you need weather deviation? You like challenges, Sir Henry. There, so we're passing flight level 19, or almost flight level 200. We'll go back inside and order some food.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There.
just a few moments.
So there's the announcement.
For the flight, please
So our
reach
cruising
your
altitude is flight level 380. So that means we have to climb flight level 380 after. Oh, we're climbing rather to flight level 380.
to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
Cumulonimbus clouds before top of descent. I see. So that's why. But I know you can do it. So where are you planning to deviate? Okay, so let's order some food first.
Hi,
you?
Some lunch, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
Thank you. Let's unlock the cockpit door so she can enter.
Hi
She's
guys.
a ghost
Your
actually.
order came as you asked for. Enjoy.
Thank you. Now she's supposed to go out of the cockpit, right? But the video doesn't show the flight attendant going out of the cockpit. So that means our flight attendant is a ghost. Okay. Cool. I think we're good here. Okay, so let's go outside. I'm gonna send via Discord PM lang. Okay, cool. So Henry, let me check that as well. Ooh. Yup. Cumulonimbus clouds. Good job. Yeah. Oh, that's so pink. Sir Henry, the weather is so pink. You really have to make a weather a deviation. Yeah, but you can do it. That's what do you call this? That's so easy for you. That's not even a challenge. Hey. Cool. A-firm lang. Okay, by the way, let me go ahead and check. Because Captain Rami, earlier, what happened was, I went on live, but I forgot to change the description and the title of Facebook. Because I streamed Cyberpunk 2077 last Saturday, so that was my last stream, and I forgot to edit the title and description. So what I did is I ended the initial live, and now I just went live again. So you should actually have received 2 notifications for that. The one should now say Microsoft Flight Simulator. The other one should be, what do you call this? Cyberpunk 2077. So speaking of, I'll go ahead and delete that later, so as not to be confused with the correct one. There. Okay, so 2-hour flight. We're passing flight level 267. Still have 886 nautical, no, sorry, no, 808 nautical miles to go. So I think we can take a break later. Let's see. Time to go is 1 hour and 46, and it's still counting down, or it's still getting reduced too. So let's just wait until we reach our cruising altitude, and I'll go ahead and compare the remaining time for our flight. Hopefully that should give us an hour and 30 minutes remaining once we reach our top of climb. So we'll check. Right now we're passing flight level 276. Yep. And then later we'll check the remaining distance and the estimated time of arrival. Because right now our ETA says, what's our ETA? 15:01 Zulu. Right now the Zulu time is 13:17. So time to go is 1 hour and 43 minutes. But again, we're not yet at our cruising altitude. And let's check the wind. For now, we are heading heading to 215. Yep, heading 215. Let's go and check here. Sorry, what's the wind? So we have a tailwind actually. It's actually on our favor. Let's check as well the cruise wind here. Cruise wind at flight level 380 is 032. Heading 032 at 37 knots. So that's gonna be gonna be in favor of us. Hopefully. No, 37. So that's gonna be a crosswind. But we'll see. Let's check later. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll get a tailwind. Right now it's a tailwind, but once we go to heading 205, that's gonna be a slight crosswind, but still majority of that will be a tailwind. Let's check later what's gonna be the magnetic wind. Okay, so we have actually a lot of time on our hands, so we can check Facebook, do whatever we want. I can probably take a break later once we arrive at our cruising altitude. I'll take a break, because this is a 2-hour flight. Okay, passing flight level 309er. Okay, we are 37 nautical miles away from Beeman, and then we'll turn slightly to the left, directing Hupno. It's Hupno, right? Let's check here. So after Beeman, we'll reach our top of climb and then top of descent at 14:45. We'll go ahead and later and check that, and then yep, we will be directing Hupno after that. So top of descent will be before Hupno. So that's 14:45. We'll have 15 minute. No, 1 hour and 15 minute difference. So I'll check that later. We can probably take a break. I'm already hungry. Let's go. Flight level 341. Still have tailwind ba? Yep, we still have tailwind. Oh, that's 020 pala. Okay, so there's our slight left turn. We're now passing flight level 353. Still climbing to flight level 380. We have clear skies now. Before I forget, I need to, what do you call this? Have to reconnect from the settings page. Is it now?
1,000 to go.
$1,000 to go. Check. Yay, we are about to reach our cruising altitude, flight level 380. After this, let's take a quick break because I'm hungry. I'll go back after. I'll be out for less than 30 minutes. We can't be out for more than 30 minutes because someone might, what do you call this? Reach us on that sim. Okay, we're almost at our cruising altitude now. Hey, Doc John, what's up? Thanks for the like. We have another streamer in the house, Sky Medic on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Please also support. Speed.
Check.
Out cruise.
Check.
Cool. Okay, so let's now switch this to a high speed flight. So Mach decimal A2, let's increase our speed.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, Captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So let's just check. Let's see. We're still increasing our speed. This is our best forward speed already, right? Mach decimal 705. Okay, so our top off descent will reach that by 14:44. Right now it's 13:31, so that means we still have an hour left here in our flight. So let's take a quick break. I'll go ahead and take a break first, and then I'll be back shortly. I just have to monitor maybe because the ATC might come online. We're online on VATSIM right now, but yep, hopefully not. I'll be back in less than 30 minutes because we still have enough time before we reach our top of descent. So I'll see you later. I'll just take a quick break and ciao. And we're black. We are black. Let's go. Let's check. I can now see our top of descent right here in less than 360 nautical miles. Let's just check. So there's our top of descent. We will reach our top of descent by 14:43 Zulu time. Right now it's 14:04, so that means around 40 minutes from now we will be commencing our descent by then. Let's check. Distance to Ascension Island is 407 nautical miles away, so we still have a long way to go before we reach our destination. That should be fine. Time to go is 48 minutes before we reach our destination. Estimated time of arrival as per overlay FlyLive from FlyLive studio is 14:53 Zulu right now, and the Zulu time is 14:05. So that means we still have 48 minutes left in our flight plan. Cool. So we did not encounter any ATCs online right now. Just good. It's just us who is going to Ascension Island right now. Okay, so let me share with you what Navigraph looks like. So this is us currently. We took off from GLRB, Roberts International Airport, and we are flying to Ascension Island Air Base, or Ascension Auxiliary Air Base. So we're tracking Hupno right now, and then after that we'll turn right to Oxide and commence our RNAV runway 13 approach. So that's gonna be later. Now, what does VADSIM look like? So for VADSIM, this is us. Let me just update it there. So we are already more than half our flight. So this is Roberts, this is Ascension Island. So we're more than half of our flight plan already. So we are almost there. Let me do again, we are expecting to arrive at our top of descent at 14:42. So right now it's 14:07, so that means that's 35 minutes from now. I'll set up a timer for 30 minutes. So just we'll have an indicator that we are about to commence our descent. Oh no, sorry, we need to configure the aircraft. 80 nautical miles away from our top of descent. Right now our total distance from our top of descent is 282 nautical miles. So let's see, 282 nautical miles for 8, if we're gonna divide it 80, so that means around 3, yep, 3. So if it's 30, I'd say 10 minutes. If it's 30 minutes, yep, around 10 minutes. So I'll set a timer for 10 minutes. Timer for 10 minutes there. So we now have our timer. Cool. Let's go back outside. While we're doing this, let's check Facebook first. Violent Places Live. Hey, Mod Rebecca, wala. Yan, wag muna mag-end. Hindi pa talaga tayo mag-end. Hindi pa tayo nakakarating sa destination. Maya-maya pa. We still have 40 minutes. Yep, 40 minutes more. Thanks, Mod Rebecca, for the share. Actually, dumaan ako sa stream ni Len habang lumilipad. Nagsusulat na naman ang kasi o dito. Nahalatang hindi ako nagsusulat sa namigay ko ba ng Jollibee sa mga apo nila na yes, nag-distribute tayo kanina nung bigay na ng pagkain, nag-distribute tayo ng Jollibee, ng Jubilee. Actually, nag-dinner nga tayo. Hindi mo na malayan. Nag-break lang muna ako sa dali, nag-dinner. Hindi pa ako nagdi-dinner. Anong oras? Ayan, we're still cruising at an altitude of flight level 380. We are... how many nautical miles away is it? is this? Around 500 nautical miles away? Oh no, not 500, around 400 I think. 300 nautical miles away. But no. Yes. Daan ako ulit later, finish ko lang to. Go lang, go lang. Tapusin mo muna yun mo, Rebecca. Siyempre, study first, play later. Go lang. Maya-maya pa naman tayo lalapan. That's actually what's good with Microsoft Flight Simulator, especially if it's a long flight. Once you are at your cruising altitude, you can just actually do anything else since it's all autopilot until you reach your top of the let me just go back. So you just need to go back from time to time to check if everything is okay. Okay, we're still good. I'm just gonna check my social media first. There. Okay, so there's Hoop, no? So there's our top of descent. That's less than 240 nautical miles. So I guess that's gonna be around 200 nautical miles. We can actually check for that. You can check for that here. Yep, 194 nautical miles away from our top of descent. Okay, cool. Let's see. So there's our top of descent. Let's check. Still have 178 we're 178 nautical miles away from our top of descent, so we're still good. Okay, let's go back inside. Let's check. 157 nautical miles away from our top of descent. Let's now switch this to 160 nautical miles. So there it is. Once we reach 80, once we are at 80 nautical miles from our top of descent, we'll now configure our approach. Yeah, I saw that. So put it to 160. Our autopilot, our first officer. Autopilot. Cool. So let's go ahead and check where are we right now. Let's check Navigraph first. So we're currently here, almost at Ascension Island. If we're gonna check VATSIM, we are now right over. Let's refresh this first. There, it's almost. Right now we don't have, again, no near aircraft. The nearest is this one, who's actually traveling to no flight plan. He doesn't have any flight plan. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so here we are currently. So again, shout out to our viewers for tonight. You are tuned into Borg's Gaming channel and we are flying. And this is rather our Flight Monday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying the 24th leg of our Jollibee World Tour from Monrovia, Liberia to Ascension Island, or the Ascension Auxiliary Air Base in Ascension Island. So we are almost at our destination. We are actually less than 160 nautical miles from our top of descent. Later we'll be configuring our approach and get ready for our initial descent. We don't have any standard terminal arrival for Ascension Island, so we will just be following the direct waypoint. So right now we are directing Hupno, and then after Hupno we will track Oxide, and then once we are at Oxide we will commence our RNAV runway 13 approach to land on runway 13 at Ascension Auxiliary Air Base in Ascension Island. So that's Oxide. Just check. We are around 120 nautical miles away from our top of descent. Still 40 nautical miles to go. Time check. Estimated time of arrival is at 14:53 Zulu. Right now it's 14:26 Zulu, so we still have 27 minutes before we arrive at our destination. 74%. We are already at 74% of our flight plan. Cool. We're about to begin our descent anytime soon. By the way, have you eaten dinner already? Let's check. We are 116 nautical miles away from our top of descent. That make that 105. 105 nautical miles. Let's check here. So 1441. We are 206 nautical miles away from Ascension Island. Cool. Coming back. So we will be configuring our approach in a bit. Let's just wait for a couple more minutes, or a few more minutes rather. Let's do some Rubik's Cube first while we're waiting for that. Red and green, red and yellow, blue, red and blue, red and blue. Okay, let's check. Yep, we are almost at 80 nautical miles. Distance is 90 nautical miles away. I think that's... we can already configure our approach at this rate. Yep. Okay, so let's now configure our approach. Put this to 80 nautical miles. You have control?
I have control.
Okay, so let's look us for the weather information first. MCDU ATSU AOC menu, and then let's go to weather request and let's send. Okay, let's wait for the received messages. For now, let me check the weather information here. So it's cloudy right now in Ascension. We have broken clouds. I will check the METAR information in a bit. And I think runway 13 is in use, and we have strong winds. We have 15 knots of wind for our landing. That's fine. FHAW. Cool. Liberia, Monrovia, Liberia. Okay, so we're good. Let's just wait for the company message, and there is it. Let's check the METAR information. Let's print this. So if FHAW METAR information issued September 18, 1350 Zulu, winds 130 at 15 knots, visibility is more than 10 kilometers, few clouds at 2600, broken at 3200, temperature 25, 2.18, QNH 1014, no significant weather. And then for the remark, we have actually haze. This is considered as haze, right? So we have haze right now. Okay, so again, that's 101425, winds 130 at 15. So let's go to the perf page now. So again, that's 1014, temperature is 25, and winds is 130 at 15 knots. Okay, so we are expecting to fly at the RNAV, runway 13 approach. So we have a minimum decision altitude of 1180. There. Okay, transition altitude here is 5,000. Sorry, transition level is 5,000. Okay, and then our VAP is 136. Mandatory altitude is 2,000 feet by Tiffany, or at or above 2,000 feet by Tiffany. And our flight degree of flight path angle for the final approach is 3.1 degrees. Okay, so let's take note of this. It's 136. For now, let's go here and compute for our top of descent. So 2,000 is our target altitude. So that means we should begin our descent at 113 nautical miles away from our runway 13 in Ascension Island. So our approach speed is 136. Keyed in here. Okay, field data from OFP, METAR information as well. There, 130 at 15, the temperature 25, QNH 1014. Our runway elevation is... wait. Runway elevation is 263 and heading 134. 263, and that's heading 134. Enter. So we have a dry runway, or actually it was raining a while ago, so I'd say, but right now it's not raining anymore. I say good medium. And then for the runway slope is negative 0.49, or make it negative 0.5. And then for the runway LDA for runway 13, Doesn't show here. Let's check. Taxi, take off, approach. Yep, doesn't show anything. Doesn't say the landing, the LDA. But I'd assume it's 3,000. Yep, no LDA here for the threshold. Okay, that's fine. I'd say it's 3,000. Let's put 3,000 here. Okay, so for the weight, let's compute for our weight. Right now, our estimated fuel on board at the time of arrival is 6.3. Right now, we have 6.6 tons of fuel. So that means 360 kilograms. So that's what we're chopping off. So that means our gross weight by the time that we land is at 66940. So let's put it here, 66940. Enter. Flaps config is full. Overweight procedure no. Reverse thrust yes. Auto land no. Let's calculate. So we can do low braking. We will consume around 2,340 meters off the runway. So let's do low braking. Okay, so let's see. We have obtained our arrival airport weather. MCDU has been set up as well. Auto brake is set to low. Let's now brief the approach. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready.
Okay, so we are 118 nautical miles away from Hupno. We are about to begin our descent. We will commence our descent at around 25 nautical miles from now. We will be descending to 2,000. We don't have any SIDS or oops, let me just get ready for the descent. Manage speed. We'll descend by 10 nautical miles. Then 10 nautical miles away from our top of descent, and then we'll announce that we are about to commence our descent. So the radio name for Ascension Island is Wide Awake. Wide Awake. Okay, so we'll begin our descent in a bit. We'll commence our descent at around 10 nautical miles. So let's see. Our initial descent should be 3,000. So let's descend to 3,000 first. Yep. And then later we'll descend to 2,000 after. We'll brief the approach again later. Okay, so there's our 10 nautical mile mark. Set altitude 3,000. Manage descent. And then let's announce that. Wide Awake traffic advisory, Jollibee TV7, 103 nautical miles north of Hupno at flight level 380, commencing descent to 3,000 initially, IFR to Ascension Island, expecting RNAV runway 13 for the approach. Oh.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our
Okay, let's just wait for the pilot's passenger's announcement. Then let's set up our. Let's brief our approach again.
We ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for a ride.
There. So let's now brief the approach again. So we have begun our descent. We will be descending to 3,000 initially. We don't have any star for this arrival, or for this for our arrival. So we are currently tracking Hupno. And over at Hoopno, we will turn left, directing Oxide. And then once at Oxide, we'll commence our RNAV runway 13 approach with the final approach course of heading 134. Our mandatory altitude is at or above 2,000 by Tiffany, and our minimum decision altitude is 1,180 feet. Airport elevation 275, and TDZE, or what's TDZ? Touchdown zone is at 263 feet. If we have to go around, the missed approach procedure is to climbing right, turn to 3,000 feet, and then direct Oxide and hold. So that's the missed approach procedure. So for our approach at Oxide, at or above 3,000, we'll descend to Tiffany at or above 2,000, and then we'll our final approach will be 3.1 degree flight path angle to land on runway 13. Upon landing, we are expecting to vacate via Charlie. We will enter the runway and backtrack it, and then enter via taxiway Bravo to park or to dock at any available stand. Well, so that was our approach briefing. Any questions?
No questions.
I have control.
You have control.
Cool. Okay, there. So we're descending now. Let's go back outside. And let's wait for that before we reach 10,000 feet, we'll go back inside and prep our aircraft for arrival. Hey Kitty, thanks for the like. What's up? Thanks for dropping by. Welcome to the stream. Musta Kitty? On shift ka now? Thank you for liking the stream. Quiet lang ako, tulog si Lara. Papalipad lang muna tayo ng airplane, the Jollibee airplane. I think on shift to. PT is on shift right now. Correct me if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm right. Okay, so we just left 30,000 feet altitude. We are now passing flight level 286, descending to 3,000. So by 10,000 feet, before we reach 10,000 feet, let's go back inside. Our transition level here is flight level 050, or that's 5,000 feet. That's the time that we're gonna change the barometer to QNH 1014. Or whatever the barometric pressure is by the time that we reach 5,000 feet. So we're now descending. Still have 34% of fuel. We have enough actually. We have lots of fuel right now because in case we have to cancel our landing at Ascension Island, we have to go back to where we came from, which is Monrovia, Liberia. So that means we actually have a lot of fuel on board. So let's see, right now we still have 6,520 kilograms of fuel. Wait, let me check. Our landing weight, maximum landing weight is 67.4 tons, and we are expecting to land with 6.9, so we will be below the maximum landing weight. Right now we're already at 67200, so that means we are we are already below the maximum landing weight allowed to land this aircraft, so we're good. Don't have to dump any fuel. Before I forget, by 1,000 feet, we should turn on the recording. I might forget to turn it on. Yeah, let's just go back inside. Let me just check one thing real quick. Set this to 40 nautical miles. Okay, so right now we still have 1014, wind 130 at 15 knots. This was issued 1350 Zulu, so that's our check this 1350 Zulu, our indicator. Okay, let's go back outside. I still can't see the Ascension Island right now. I still don't have visual of the island. Much more the runway.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Okay, so there's our first officer announcement. That means we just passed our flight level 200. We are about to reach our destination. So we are currently passing flight level 1903. Before we pass flight level 100, we're gonna go back inside and we'll stay inside the cockpit until we land on runway 13. This is it. We are about to land. Okay, we're passing flight level 157. 14,000 feet more before we land at Ascension Auxiliary Air Base in Ascension Island. Okay, still don't have any visual of the island. Where's the island located? Still can't see it. So it's actually a small island, so with a population of 800. I'm getting sleepy already. It's already 11 p.m. Yeah, we're now passing flight level 130. 3,000 feet more before we go inside the cockpit. Okay, we're about to pass flight level 114. So let's get ready to go back inside the cockpit and prepare for arrival. There, passing 110. We're about to turn left in 8 nautical miles away. So let's switch this to 20 nautical miles. Okay, there's our deceleration to 250 knots. Reducing our speed to 250. What's our landing weight? Landing weight is 67.1 right now. So we're expecting that to be at 66.940 by the time that we land at Ascension Island. Speed.
Check.
Yeah, so that's a 10,000 feet mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for
By the way,
landing.
traffic
We'll be
advisory,
collecting all
Jollibee
service
27
items,
over at
newspapers, and any
Hupno.
other items you wish to discard or
Continuing
may not
descent
be taken
to
off the aircraft.
3,000 DIN-bound oxide
Also in
for
preparation
the
for landing, please
RNAV
turn off
13
all
approach
electronic devices.
Ascension Island.
Stow these devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Hey, still don't have visual of the island. That's fine. Okay, so 3,000. Let's check the flight plan. We don't have any amber, so that's fine. We should reach Tiffany at 2,150 feet. And then we'll begin our final approach with a 3.1 degree flight path angle to land on runway 13. So over at the Oxide, we'll commence our... Should we commence our RNAV approach? Yep. Okay, let's do this. Sir Andre, what's up? We're about to land. We'll commence our RNAV 13 approach. Over outside. Okay, descending. We are now passing flight level 067. Let's check the winds. Yep, we still have the same METAR information. 1014, wind is 130 at 15 knots. So we have a strong headwind, but we're not expecting any crosswind. So we can actually flare late. Probably flare at around 20 feet. So we have a strong crosswind, a strong headwind. We'll begin flaring below 30 feet. Kababalik ko lang ng Manila traffic kanina sa Laguna. Oh. Anong ginawa mo sa Laguna, Sir Andre? Okay, we are almost at 5,000 feet. Let's get ready to change our barometric reference to QNH 1014. QNH 1014 set.
1014 set. Passing 4,600. Check. Now.
Check. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Check.
Seatbelts.
On.
Barrel rest.
1014 set.
1014 set. Minimum.
1180 feet set.
1180 set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
1,000 to go. Approach checklist complete.
Set altitude 2000. Manage descent. Wide awake traffic advisory, Jollibee 27 over at dock site. Descending 2000 inbound Tiffany. So I have visual of the island right now. We are about to begin our final approach. Switch this to 10 nautical miles. So I have visual of the island and I have visual of the runway as well. It's very good.
$2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Roger that. Speed.
Check.
Alt constraint.
Check.
By the way, traffic advisory Jollibee 27 commencing RNAV runway 13 approach inbound Tiffany 4 nautical miles. Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Gear down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Gear down. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advice.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Hundred above.
Sync rate.
Minimum.
Continue.
Check.
Flight directors off. Bird on.
1000.
The pilot off. My controls. Directing. Wide awake traffic advisory. Jollibee 27 on short final. Runway 13.
$400. $50, $40, $30, $20. Retard.
That was too hard.
Spoilers. No reverse engine 1 and 2. Decel. $70 knots.
Manual brake. So we will turn around. We don't have an even, what do you call this, runway here. Oops. Flight directors off. It's SDR. Hey DGM, thanks for the like. Grabe, nagsigawan yung mga ano natin. I didn't see the landing rate, pero let's check later. Have a strong headwind. Let's exit here. Ground spoilers disarmed. Wide awake traffic advisory. Jollibee 27 vacated the active runway via taxiway Charlie. Will enter the active runway to backtrack runway 13 to exit the taxiway Bravo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt.
Strobe lights on.
Aircraft is parked safely at the
Wide
gate.
awake traffic advisory.
We are
Jollibee
engaged
27
in
entering the active
about
runway,
cabin
backtracking
capture
runway
belongings.
13. Will
This
exit
is
the
Borg.
taxiway Bravo.
We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Okay. So we're now taxiing to the terminal. What's our landing rate? 462. Concerning. That was a concerning landing. It was really it was a hard landing. It's the first time that I landed here in this airport, and I'm really not familiar of the approach. But yeah, the flight path angle is 3.1 degrees. Unfortunately, we were not able to achieve an optimum descent. We were too low on the approach, and we also have a strong headwind, 15 knots of headwind upon landing. And look at this incline. So once we are to fly out of this airport, we have to actually, we'll use runway 13, right? Or should we use runway 31? I'm really not sure, but we'll check. Probably runway 13. So that means we have to gather speed downwards. Look at this slope. Runway slope. It's really steep. Let's add some thrust. So we're too slow. There. So we will be vacating via taxiway Bravo. Let's see. We have 8 suitable parkings. Let's go to ramp 2. Yes, we'll request for a follow me car because I'm not sure where ramp 2 is. So this is taxiway Bravo. Let's exit here. Wide awake traffic advisory. Jollibee 27 vacated the active runway via taxiway Bravo. We'll continue taxi to terminal Bay 2 for Jollibee 27. So there's the follow me car. We'll follow that follow me car. Ah, nice drift. So we just need to go straight. Huh? There's another aircraft here, really? Or is it a static? I think it's a static aircraft. Okay, so we'll go here. Not sure where ramp 2 is. And then later we'll proceed with our replay. We will not turn off the engines anymore once we arrive at the bay. We'll go straight to our replay. Let's see what went wrong. And I think I know what went wrong. We're too low on the approach, and that means we had to, I was supposed to flare late with 15 knots of crosswind, but since we're too low at the approach, I should have compensated, and for that end should have actually flared early, but it was too late. Okay, so this is ramp 2. Let's go ahead and over here. Taxi lights off. strobe lights off. Forgot to turn off the strobe lights. Okay, park brake on, and we'll not shut down the engine anymore because we will be going straight to our replay. So let's stop the recording. There. Okay, and then let's go ahead and wait. Just make sure that the park brake is off. And there it is. Just know this again. September 18, right? Okay. So now let's check our replay. Okay, so park brake should be off, and let's put this to what's our approach speed again? Oops, sorry, I forgot to disconnect on bad sim. My bad. Okay, so bad sim has been disconnected. Wait, one more. I have to disconnect on Volanta as well. Wait. I forgot. Yeah, but I landed actually within the landing zone. So let's quit this. And of course, the landing rate monitor. Wait, it's the landing rate monitor. Okay, cool. Okay, wait, let me just check this. Total flight time was 2 hours and 3 minutes. Okay, going back. Let's now, did I miss anything? Yep, I was able to disconnect already. Okay, so let's do this again. What's our speed again? I forgot. It's 136. So we should have cleared at 40 feet. That was a miss on my part. Okay, so that's 136. Let's just put this at 136. Okay, cool. So let's now go outside. And let's do okay. Let's do this angle for our landing. Wait. I think this one's good. There. Okay, let's do this. So this is our replay, the replay of our landing. Let's see what happened, but I already know what happened. I flared too late. There, it was a late flare. Okay, let's try that again. Wait. Let's try that, but let's go back inside the cockpit. Let me just check that I have everything set. Wait. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's see what happened from the inside.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Look at that wobbly line. Okay, so that's 15 seconds. Okay, cool. So let's try that one more time. Let's do the exterior replay. Wait. Let's go back outside. Let's try to do this. What happened there? One more. What happened? I think the... Wait. Let me check. So I think the reversers are automatically done. Is that correct? I'm not sure. Let's try. If not, let's try one more time. Let's replay it again one more time. But I think the reversers are automatically being activated. No, it's not. My bad. There. Yeah, it's automatic. Oh, so we don't have to do it anymore. Okay, last one. My bad. I didn't know that, actually. I think it was an update. Let's try this for the last time. And then let's move on to the passenger side. A wobbly landing. So there's the reversers. Cool. Yeah. It wasn't a good landing, but I'll take that. At least we're safe. Okay, so there are the windmills. So let's now do the others. Let's go to the passenger side. Passenger side I think is 18. No, is it 19? There, 18 should be fine. Let's do this one. Okay, let's do this. I can see a lot of aircrafts here, pero I think it's not part of the VADSIM network. Cool, so that was the passenger view. Let's now move on to the main landing gear view, or the landing gear view. So let's pause this here, and then let's move on to the landing gear. There. And let's do this. It was actually a hard approach, or not really hard, but it's not an easy approach. It was a wobbly landing. I was able to land on the landing zone actually. It's too hard. Okay, so that was the main landing, or the landing gear view. Let's now move on to the last view, which is the wing view, before we end our stream. So that's is it 8? No, should be 6, I think. Yep, 6. Okay, so let's do this. So this is the final replay before we end our stream. Time check, it's 11:25 p.m. here in the Philippines. It was a hard landing. Cool. Yeah. That was it. That was our that was the 24th leg of our Jollibee World Tour, flying from Monrovia, Liberia to Ascension Island here in Ascension Auxiliary Air Base in Ascension Island. So 24th leg of our Jollibee World Tour is done. That means we are next stream we will be doing the 25th leg of our Jollibee World Tour, flying from this airport, the Ascension Auxiliary Air Base Airport in Ascension Island, and we'll be flying to South America already. So that's gonna be another 2-hour flight. Unfortunately, that's the shortest flight from this island to the nearest airport in South America. So probably we're gonna do that on Thursday, so probably I'll see you there. I'll go ahead and check first which airport we'll be flying into, but probably that's somewhere in South America, near Ascension Island. I'm gonna look for an international airport within that area. But still, anyway, wait, let me just select the. Oh no, we still have the same facility. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So that's it. Thank you again. This is Borg's Gaming Channel, and you just watched our Flight Monday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying the 24th leg of our Jollibee World Tour. So we flew from Monrovia, Liberia to Ascension Island. So hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for joining our flight for tonight. Don't forget that we are multi-streaming on Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. So please support me by following me on Facebook and Kick. kick and by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please like and share the stream as well. You can also follow me on Twitch. I stream Fall Guys there on the purple side. So if you can also follow me there, I would very much appreciate it. Okay, so before we end our stream, we'll go back to Facebook as we have an ongoing poll there. And the poll question is related to our destination, which is Ascension Island. And the question is, what is the capital of Ascension Island? So two choices. Is it Georgetown or is it Gorgetown? So we already have the votes and I think it's time for us to show the results. According to both are malilinis and sa laulang Beshiewap, the capital of Ascension Island is, it's a tie. 50% voted for Georgetown and also 50% rather voted for Georgetown. So now you know it's undecided what the capital of Ascension Island is. It can be Georgetown. It can be Georgetown. You won't know, unfortunately. Anyway, but thank you for participating in that poll. We'll have another poll on Thursday for our Flight Thursday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying the 25th leg of our Jollibee World Tour. So I'll see you there. So before we end our stream, we cannot raid anyone, unfortunately. So, but that's fine. We'll just see each other on Thursday. Okay, cool. Thanks everyone. Until our next stream. But of course, before we go, always remember, play hard but still play safe, and most importantly, play responsibly. So once again, my name is Borg and this is Borg's Gaming Channel. Now, signing off. Till next time, ang Beshiewap. Hatane!